있어. It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Round 2. Fight!
Anticipate the overhead. Trips him up. Player, what a finish. Great read in the life gauge there. It's now even at 1 round apiece. We might have ourselves a real match. Round there, the hit throw connects. Both fighters have a... That's gonna leave them rattled. Ooh, those buffed up throws are really hitting hard now. Overhead, but it won't work. Amazing, solid anti-air. Looking for a hole. Oh, it hit the rough. The catches out the cage right there. Oh, hits the critical art. They gotta bust out the protectors, bust out the rulers, and think of a plan while this damage plays out. Player reads the throw and escapes. Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. What's gonna... Are you kidding me? Player 1 has got...
Round 1. Fight!
Overhead. The jump in is overhead attack. Gutsy play with the grab. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Player 2 is in a tight spot right now. Perfect. Takes the round without getting touched. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Jumps, blocks the ambiguous crosser. Fights out of the... Springs forward with the drive rush. Still scrapping for control of the space. Jumps in. Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drive moves now. Reads the command grab. In there! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Pokes with a medium kick. Throws a beefy Kachosen. Round there, the hit throw connects. Looking for a chance. Meets them air to air. Jumps up. Drive rush. No! This will break them. What now? Medium kick into. Crowns him from above. That combo finishes it. Player 1 is a 4.
Round 1. Fight!
We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready. Breaks the block with a throw. Player 2 chases them down. Decides to meet them in the air. Next up, Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Goes air to air to deny them a chance. They block the overhead, and the grab misses. Player 1 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. Burnout! Let's set the tempo of the match to change. What a finish. Great read in the life gauge there. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Easily escapes that throw attempt. Still slugging it out at this range. Transverse. The hit throw connects. Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. Super Hearts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. And it links it! KO! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Jumps in. It's a good spot to use the super. Can they make the most of this? Player, the overhead cannot. Throws him. Player 2 is on the brink of disaster. Drive gauge on deck. Are they gonna gun it? Cashes out the gauge right there. Oh, you try to stick left, but my nose tags right. Now my girl's got inside and gonna take you for a ride. Looking for a hold. Overhead. Excellent block. They're just gonna go for it with the super. No, this will break them. Okay, are you kidding me? Player 1 clinches the...
Round 1. Fight.
Very slick with the combo. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Fantastic reactions there. Drive reversals block. Their super art gauge is running on empty. That's going to be a big factor in how this match plays out. Life lead opens up. Transverse. The hit throw connects. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Burnout activate. Nice Manesdore. Getting those throws all pumped up. They're going for the super KO. Player 2 with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up? Who's going to start things off? Reads them. Player 1 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Blocks it. Lifts them with the wrong block. Uses the gauge for a super art. Are they dead off this super? It's too close to call. And it's just enough. Solid read on the bars. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. Nice block on the overhead. Barely blocks the jump in. Long Quan takes them off their feet. Smart play to stop the opponent there. The throw is denied. Going in. Anti-air in the clutch. Okay, here we go. Straight to the point. Player drops them from the air. Forward rush. This can lead to some big damage. Amazing. A real test of nerves here. Dash connects with the throw. What's next? Drive rush. All in with a rush. No hesitation or regret. Hits him with that NSFW. Is it over? Will they survive? They're just gonna go for it with the super. Immaculate counter. Player 2 clinches the...
Round 1. Fight.
The overhead denied. Springs forward with the drive rush. There's space to make something happen here, and neither fighter looks willing to back down. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. The jump in catches them. Transverse. The hit throw kept their composure and pulled out the combo at just the right time. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Spends the gauge on the drive rush. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. The jump in is denied. Was hungry for the grab. Both fighters planning something? Burnout activate. Wrapping it out up close. Super Heart on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Barely sees the overhead coming. They're going for the super art,
Flying through the air with the greatest of ease and hits them with a Chohisatsu Shinobi Bachi.
both fighters are hurting. What's gonna happen? The Ramprase hit, sends them back, combo finishes it.
Woo! I dare you to find me a better...
Round one. Fight.
We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready. Solid combo. Not shy with the grab. Player one has the life advantage. Well-timed command throw there. Trips him up. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Gets the tech, but how will they get out of this corner? Player two chases them down. The super art activated. Expect something big here. How's this round going to develop? At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. The kick hits! Player one takes up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player two will look to apply pressure here. Lifts them with a wrong pawn. Springs forward with a drive rush. Dashes forward. Jumps in. They block. Their timing was on point there. That perfect parry may lead to something. What's the next move? Looking for a chance. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Drive rush to keep it going. Jumps. A quick breather. Throw leaves them wide open. KO. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Was hungry for the grab. Get ready to be thrown to the sun. Gets the corner switch. Mike's anti-air in this one. Transverse. The hit throw connects. Both are ready. All in with a rush.
Oh! Putting the cherry on top! Adazakura hits. Mine's gonna show you just why they call her the alluring Kunoichi. Nippon Ichi!
Reads the jump in perfectly. Player one is looking at a Blixen. Noticeable life lead is a...
Oh! Critical art now? It is over! That was a fight heard round the world!
Round one. Fight.
We're finally ready to begin this lock. Sees the overhead coming. Gutsy play with the grab. Smart play to stop the opponent. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Get some. Player one sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. The air throw is smart, but out of reach. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Nice Manejidore, getting those throws all pumped up. Transverse, the hit throw connects. Knockdown and player one will look to perfect KO. They were in full control there. Player one took note.
Round one. Fight.
So, what are our fighters planning in this opening round? Nice Manejidore, getting those throws all pumped up. Well-timed command throw there. The counter is blocked. Not Shy capitalizes on every mistake and picks up the perfect KO. Player one sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Dashes, throws them. What's next? Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Risky up-close scrap still going. Transverse, the hit throw connects. Medium kick hit. Both fighters planning something? It's very slick with a beat them air to air. Side switch. Player one needs to use the front.
Oh! Putting the cherry on top!
Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Player one brings it home.
Round one. Fight.
Time to get down to business. The first round starts now. Got their eye on the air. Overdrive. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Strings it all together. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Takes the chance to hurt him.
Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal?
Oh, burnout triggers! Renverse, the hit throw connects. Drive gets him. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Decides to meet and a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Player two will look to apply pressure here. Jump. Both fighters planning something? Connects with the renverse to boost their metal level. A quick breather. Meets them air to air. The big springs forward with the drive rush. Player one, KO. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Start things off with a jump in. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Excellent damage on that. Jumps. Gotta be careful, drops him hard. Genius read with that throw escape. Player two is in a very good spot now. Solid anti-air. All in with a rush. Oh, he's turning it right up with a super. Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with a level 3 super. Put them on a t-shirt with that finish. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters.
Round one. Fight.
We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Player one, in that dangerous burnout state, backs them into the corner. Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Neither of them willing to back off here. Player two is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers can turn this around and this springs forward with the drive rush. Life lead opens up. Holds out with the block. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. KO! Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Jump! Checks them with the projectile. Dashes forward. Drive rush to keep it going. Player two can't use any drive moves without burning out. Both fighters planning something? Player two will look, their timing was on point there. That perfect carry may lead to something. Player one has it closes with the throw. Hitting him with a smart stuff. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Uses the gauge for a super arm.
Hanazakura hits. Mai's gonna show you just why they call her the alluring Kunoichi. Nippon Ichi!
Can they make the most of this? Pokes with a kick. Player one hits the drive. Closes in. Renverse hits. Sends him tumbling. Player one is in a very good spot. Drops him hard. Jump. Don't all in with a rush. Are you kidding me? Woo! I dare you to find me a better.
Round one. Fight.
The first round begins. Anti-air in the clutch. Anticipated that throw. Player two chases them down. Throw misses. Solid combo. Player two has them legit shook in the corner. Okay, they trade hits. Player one is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Takes the chance to hurt him. Sees it coming and blocks intercepts. Slick anti-air finish. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Medium kick hit. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. What'll happen here? They exchange blows. Safely increases their throw level. The springs forward with the drive rush. Takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance to dictate the pace.
Anti-air in the front.
Transverse. The hit throw connects. Burn out, but they may have a plan here.
Cashes out the gauge right there.
Still alive? Still alive? What a finish! Gotta hand it to both of our fighters.
Round one. Fight.
We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready. From up above. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Next up, gets the jump in. Player two can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Holds out with the block. Oh, easy tech. Big counter. Gets them. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Transverse. The hit throw connects. Connect with the transverse to boost their metal level. Quick reach. They're going for the super art.
Flying through the air with the greatest of ease and hits them with the Chohisatsu Shinobi Bachi.
Going in. Player one is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Looking for a chance. Uses their drive gauge. Springs forward with the drive rush. Drive rush to keep it going. Connects with the throw.
Anti-air in the front.
Oh, here we go.
Breaks it.
Player two
Can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Medium kick. Player one gets the win in a
Round one. Fight.
time to get down to business. The first round starts now. Shows the medium kick. Turns up the heat and cooks them with the combo. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Well-timed corner switch. The jump-in is denied. Reads them. Knockdown. Limited resources at hand right now. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. They just went experiencing burnout. Player one is gonna have kept their composure and pulled out the combo at just the right time. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Throws them to negate the block. Shows the medium kick. Still slugging it out at this range. The fight continues, takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player one is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? That increasing metal level is gonna mean more damage and more of a threat from each grab. Gets the combo. Both fighters planning something? Connects with medium kick. Any throw goes to the air. The overhead denied. Experiencing burnout. What a finish! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Medium kick hit. Crowns them from above. That's gonna leave them rattled. That's just started. It's anyone's game. Barely blocks the jump in. Jump!
anti-air in the front.
Player one can't use drive anymore. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in?
All in with the rush.
Playing flatline zone.
That was catch as catch can as you're gonna...
Round one. Fight.
We're here in the overhead. That's gonna leave them rattled. Spends the gauge on the drive rush. gets the jump in. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Knockdown. Not shy with the grab. Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Takes a trip in a dire situation. Experiencing burnout. Closes with the throw. Hitting him with a smart stuff. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Uses the target combo as a filler. Renverse. The hit throw connects. What'll happen here? Goes for the rush. What's the next move? Shows the medium fit. Barely blocks the jump in. Both fighters uses the gauge for a super arm.
Oh, the power they do. It's gonna turn out some big damage. Part ballet, part judo, and all styles.
Player 2 in there. Player 1 buried their opponent.
Round 1. Fight.
Time to get down to business. The first round starts now. Can't tech the throw. Low heavy hits. Mix up incoming. Still slugging it out here. Goes for the throw. All right. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Lands the forward throw. The corner pressure continues. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Waltzes in there and sweeps them off their feet. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Player 1, it's too much! Player 1 tips up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Jumps in. Not shy with the grab. Player 1 has the life advantage. Gutsy play with the grab. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter.
Get ready to be no escaping that.
That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
We currently have a player on the winning streak.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made. Ooh, it looks like... What a finish! Gotta hand it to both of...
Round 1. Fight.
Time to get down. Connects with the throw. Throws a fireball. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Good job blocking the jump. Oh! Beautiful setup with that attack. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Throws them. What's next? Jumps in. Takes a trip. KO. Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Grabs them, springs forward with the drive rush. The low heavy block. You gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. A quick breather. Super art on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. It's a good spot to use the super. Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean. Puts them on a t-shirt with that finish. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral...
Round 1. Fight.
So, what are our fighters planning in this opening round? Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Does a good job of pushing back. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Snipes them out the air. Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. A brave forward jump there to start. Hustles in. They trade. Springs forward with the drive rush. Answers with a psycho uppercut. Controls the distance with a smart skill rush back. Are you serious? They had a read on that jump in the whole time? Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. A quick breather. KO! Player 1 brings it home.
Round 1. Fight.
Time to get down to business. The first round starts now. Just goes for it to stop the opponent's flow. No good up high. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. What are they thinking here? Big troubles here. The stun is going to leave them defenseless. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Nice solid counter. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. All right, what's coming up next? This is the range where things get messy. Drive rush to keep it going. Not much life left. The drive gauge difference springs forward. In there! Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Are we going to see some fireworks here? Hit them with a 1-2-3. That combo did decent damage. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Knockdown and a super art. Cycle Force bringing a flurry of pain right to their doorstep. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? Delivers them with a Cycle Blitz. Pokes with a medium kick. This is gonna hurt. Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Player 1 brings it home.
Round 1. Fight.
The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's not smart play to stop the opponent there. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Throws them to negate the block. Player 2 creates a good corner. Perfect execution and gameplay nets our fighter a perfect round. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Goes for a projectile drive rush to keep it going. Davis springs forward with the drive rush. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Who hits him with a stop and bomb? Risky up-close scrap still going. Experiencing burnout. Solid anti-air. Player 2 has an empty drive read. This is a very precarious situation. Life wins out in the battle of the skies.
Akuma.
Player 2, bring...
Round 1. Fight.
The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for Nationals. It's time to go all in. No good up high. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Turns up the heat and cooks them with the combo. Knockdown. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Burnout is triggered. Throws them to start the corner pressure. Checks that jump in easily. Now they can go up for the throw to close it out. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Holds out with the block. Throws them to negate the block. Solid blocking. Hits them with a 1-2-3. Can't tech the throw. A quick breather. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Both fighters planning something? Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Knockdown and overhead. Player 2 can't let this sit. There's a wall spot. They can't do anything now. What now? And eats it. Blink shows some disrespect for that invincible special. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Tap them on the zone. Dashes. Pepper them with a psycho blitz. Hadouken. Breaks it. Player 2 is on the brink of disaster. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Oh man, this is a scary ring. Give Super Art to show up what a PhD in fighters can do for you. Reserve the reservation for the Psycho Chase. Back in all inclusive stage comes Edge punching back. Both sides. Drive rush. Are we gonna see a comeback here? This is so passionate out the cage right there. Wait, what? Are they actually dead? They are done!
I am the true master of the fist.
Player 2 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
Round 1.
Quick medium poke. No, put that away. Player 2 needs to use the front of the corner here. Still slugging it out here. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Knockdown. Big counter. KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? This is gonna be bad news. Dr. Puzzle springs forward with the drive rush. So they break forward to pressure the drive rush to keep it going. Medium kick hits. Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. They are absolutely wailing on each other in the middle of the stage. Zanku Hadouken. Knockdown and... uses their drive to maximize their damage. Both fighters planning something? Checks with a medium kick. Pokes with a medium kick. Oh, snipe! Their will to win is Rip doesn't set the throw. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. The last round. It's now or never. Hit them with the extra. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Demon Rain time. With super arts into play, it's really anything goes. Yo, rock superhero. This out the full hit with a cycle hit. Didn't damage on that by opting to go for the overdrive arc. Player 2 creates and answers that jump in with a perfectly timed parry. They made it look easy. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Takes a trip. KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. The grab misses. Gets the jump in. Backs them into the corner in a hurry. Barely blocks the jump in. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Knockdown, they're going for the super arc. Drive rush to keep it going. Uses the gauge for a super arc.
Big anime vibe with Imperium's end.
Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Oh, snipe! Player 2 needs to use the front of the corner here.
Oh, yo! Rock, over here!
What were they thinking? Player 1 can't use any shot, burns out.
That's not good!
What a finish! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Player 2 springs forward with the drive rush. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Oh, here we go. Player 2 drops them from the air. A jump? Perfect execution with the anti-air. Presses slow, reacting with the fire. Reads the jump in perfectly. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking.
Godlike parry!
Connects with the throw. Sticks out a kick. Jump! Sets up with the jump in. Any mistake here.
All in with the rock!
The drive gauge is screaming. Are you kidding me? Player 1 clinches the...
Round 1. Fight.
Opens with a jump in. Connects with the throw. OD cycle uppercut puts them on the rope. Just trapping it out up close. Punish counter. This could lead to something big. Player 1 in that danger. Will this super arc connect? Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. Had the radar up and running. Does a good job of pushing back. KO. Player 1 takes up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireball. Player 2 had a hard time managing their drive gauge last round, and I'm sure they're aware that they need to start adapting. We have a super art on deck. Expect to see way more pressure here. What'll happen here? Smart play to stop the opponent there. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. OD cycle uppercut puts them on the rope. This can lead to some big damage. Taking all in with a rock. Okay, here this is gonna hurt. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe.
Getting it all on the drive run chisels them down.
Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with.
Round 1. Fight.
The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Side switch. Now they're on the defensive. Counter hit throw there. Knockdown. Limited resources at hand right now. Strings it all KO. Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Throws them to negate the block. Springs forward with the drive rush. Smart play with the drive rush to keep it going. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? Demon Raid? You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance to dictate the pace. Shows the medium kick. Are you going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? Uses the gauge for a super art.
Closing it out with a super art finish.
Nice and clean.
Put them on a t-shirt with that finish.
Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round 1. Fight.
The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. Just goes for it to stop the opponent's flow. Throws him down. All right. Gets a chance at that jumping. Neither of them willing to back off. Knockdown. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Beats off a fireball up close. Takes a trip. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Player 1 will look to apply. Doesn't let up and gets KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Cycle Flicker finds the mark. Jumps. Adamant flame. Grabbing it out up close. Springs forward with the drive rush. Stabbers him with a Psycho Blitz. Decides to go fancy on that jump in and takes care of it with a perfect parry. Medium kick hit. Attempts to drive rush to keep it going. What are they gonna do? Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Drive rush. Solid anti-air.
Pass them on the toe.
Oh my god. Oh, burnout. Closes it out. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Demon Rain time.
Who's going to steal this win?
You have piqued my interest.
That feeling out phase is over. Time to get down to business. Super Arts on deck. Both players have stopped moving. There may be some technical issues happening.
How disappointing.
You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Attempts to break the stalemate with the fire. Both fighters planning something? Shows the medium kick. Gets the combo.
Hitting them with the extra.
Plenty of help. Full gauges.
All in with a rush.
What are they gonna do? Drive rush. Shakes things up with a fireball. Low heavy.
Passing out the drive for that OD Psycho Uppercut.
Both are red sets up with the jump in. Turns out.
Give the Rich putting it all on the line. Gets them down with a super. Now that's how you take a round.
Perfectly planned, perfectly executed.
Get that bank account ready because that fight was easy money.
Round 1. Fight.
Open, sets up with the jump in. That combo did decent damage. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Knockdown. Hold your breath. Life lead opens up. Oh, burnout triggered. Hits them with a 1-2-3. KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Fight.
Immediate jump in. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Stabbers them with a Psycho Blitz. Smart play to stop the opponent. What'll happen? Springs forward with a drive rush. Yes, drive rush to keep it going. Player 2 can't use any drive experiencing burnout. Raw critical. What's gonna happen? In there. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Knocked them out of the air. Controls the distance with an anti-air in the clutch.
Definitely stays out of
resources to work with.
They gotta do this the old-fashioned way. Closes it out! That was catch as catch can if you're gonna get in a fight.
Round one. Fight.
The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for Nationals. It's time to go all in. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Sticks the combo. On-game answers that jump in with a perfectly timed parry. They made it look easy. No go for the throw. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Knockdown. The jump in catches them. Throws them to negate the block. Taking stock.
I'll show you.
Heading into the end game now. KO! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Throws them. What's next? Covers them with a Psycho Blitz. Neither of them willing to back off. Springs forward with the drive rush. Quick drive rush to keep it going. Grabs them. What'll happen here? OG Psycho Uppercut puts them on the rope. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Hits them with a 1-2-3. All the throw connects. Like lifting. There's a wall slap. They can't do anything now. Player 1, what a finish! Player 1 brings it home.
Round one. Fight.
Time to get down to business. The first round starts now. Big counter. Turns up the heat and cooks them with the combo. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. All right, what's coming up next? Projectile to try and change the situation. What's their game plan? What a finish. Great meat on the life gauge there. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? The overhead's good. Adamant flame. Opts to continue the attack with the drive. Going in. Uses the fireball to try and get a reaction. Jumps. Springs forward with the drive rush. Both fighters drive from KO. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Goes with the safe stuff with that target. Jumps in. Ooh, what a smart throw. This may turn into knock them out of the air. Forward rush. With super arts into play, it's really anything goes at this point. A back throw for damage and vital positioning. Player 1 can't let them knew the throw was coming. Gives the ribcage some TL. Wow, that throw did some juicy damage. This is the time to believe flatline zone. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters.
Round one. Fight.
We're finally ready to begin. This can lead to some big damage. Hits them with a 1-2-3. Grabs them. Player 1 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Below is denied. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Knockdown. Gets the jump in. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Well-timed corner switch. Throws them to negate the block. All right, what's coming up next? Both fighters are barely... A super art? The super doesn't hit. Springs full KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Knockdown and medium kick. Very solid corner switch. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner defense. Goes for for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. They are really going at each other this round. The reads they make now will be key. Jumps up, both fighters, and eats it. Player 2, there's a perfect flatline zone. Player 2 brings it home.
Round 1. Fight.
The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. Saw that jumping coming from a mile away and carries it perfectly. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. From up above. Look at the damage they could pump out with the KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Looks like a smart play to stop the opponent there. Long low attack hits. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Doc springs forward with the drive rush. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. At least one of them is having a good time in that corner. Big throws. Drive rush to keep it going. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Hits them with a 1-2-3. Forward throw. Laying the pressure on Finn. No! Straight up the art now. Takes up the counter. Oh, what a finish! Player 1 brings it home.
Round 1. Fight.
The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. Box him with a target combo. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. What are they thinking here? With the forward throw, the battle in the corner continues. Still slugging it out here. All right, what's coming up next? Throws them to negate the block. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Player 2 is maintaining the corner. There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. They need to rely on their instincts. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player 2 has completely used all of their drive gauge. That was to come from the brink like that? What a comeback! Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Grabs him. Jumps. Demon Raid. Drive rush to keep it going. OU cycle uppercut puts them on the rope. Going in. Akuma's going in. Scrapping it out up close. Goes for the throw. Max springs forward with the drive rush. Knockdown and... Are we going to see a cut? For that combo finishes it! Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.